A mac and cheese that screams must try, drinks that redefine casual cocktails, baked treats that bring comfort, joy, and warmth to the soul, and a cheesecake that broke the internet. These are just some of the recipes made by the absolute best rising stars of 2025. Now, if you're looking to step up your culinary game in 2026, then these are the top 10 stars you need to look out for. This is a special edition of Inside the Kitchen, the class of 2026, and it starts right now. Welcome back to Inside the Kitchen. We're locked in and clocked in for 2026, still bringing you the top 10 recipes of the week by the best home cooks in the game. But today's episode is a little bit different. Now, if this is your first time watching Inside the Kitchen, then please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Chef Pat Lee, better known to millions as Cooking with Pat Lee. I'm a celebrity chef, food content creator, using this platform to spread awareness of all the great chefs in the culinary spectrum. Now, as I mentioned before, typically this show showcases the top 10 recipes by the best home cooks in the game. But I wanted to highlight 10 special cooks who had a great rookie 2025 year, and we feel they're going to have an even better 2026. So let's get to cooking. We're going to start with a young man who had a great 2025, and we feel is going to have an even better 2026. He literally broke the internet with his viral cornbread cheesecake. Here's Plates by Cody. Meet Cody Martin, better known as Plates by Cody. Born and raised in Fort Wayne, Indiana, Cody's love for the game comes from years of creativity and a passion for bringing comforting food to the masses. Like so many content creators, the pandemic is where he found his calling, using his love of great food, cinematography, and aesthetics to bring joy and comfort to the foodies all across the globe. He's on our top 10 list of food creators you should look out for in 2026 for a reason. Visually, his food is appealing, mixing a nostalgic old school look to modern dishes. Some of the meals he's made have broken the internet, including this much talked about viral brown butter cornbread cheesecake, a recipe that won the 2025 Dessert of the Year at Inside the Kitchen's first ever Crumbie Awards. We'll be keeping him on our radar, and you should too. Make sure you're following this rising star in 2026. Plates by Cody, everyone. We know for sure he's going to have an amazing 2026, and we support him here at Inside the Kitchen. And make sure you support him too. As with all the home cooks we feature today, we're going to go ahead and put their information in the description so you can follow them, show them some love, and give them the same level of support that we do here on Inside the Kitchen. Now, speaking of rising stars, this next chef actually won the 2025 Crumbie Award for Rising Star of the Year. He's no stranger to fame, and he's definitely no stranger to cooking. Meet Chef Ked. Can we talk about underrated? Chef Ked has been a force in the culinary game for years, but we at the Inside the Kitchen team see 2026 as his breakout year. The Atlanta, Georgia native has been cooking for celebrities, influencers, and personalities alike, from Kai Cenat and Drewski to comedian Kevin Hart. Ked has been building a presence on social media all year long. But what makes him someone to look out for in 2026? He's a risk taker, someone who isn't afraid to reinvent himself but remain himself. His soulful cooking, love of hip-hop culture, and unique perspective on classic dishes make him a force to be reckoned with. He won the Rising Star Award at the 2025 Crumbie Awards, and if he continues to have the year that he had last year, he just may prove to be the man to beat in 2026. Now, when we first started this episode, we mentioned an amazing mac and cheese. Well, look no further, as this is the young lady who not only made the best mac and cheese in 2025, but she's gonna have a 2026 that you need to look out for. Meet Ashley Brienne. If you want to talk about unprecedented talent, then look no further. Ashley Brienne is looking to change the game, and we wouldn't doubt it for a second if she becomes the Creator of the Year in 2026. With her immaculate plates, cocktails that will wow a seasoned veteran, and an aesthetic that can't be duplicated, she delivers in ways you can't imagine. Her palate has no limits, as one minute she can pull out a comforting mac and cheese that will make Big Mama proud, and the next, she can whip up a cocktail that will put the best baristas and bartenders to shame. So why is she on our list for the talent to look out for in 2026? Because she has variety, something that many great cooks and even the best fail to master. There's no limit to the recipes she can create, and if she gives a little bit of everything on the plate, there's no limit to the recipes that she can create, and she gives a little bit of that on every single plate. Now, if she's not on your radar for 2026, then you need to get with the program. I consider myself one of the most creative chefs out there in the game, but this next superstar not only surpassed my expectations, but she left me speechless. Meet Foodie Godmother. Have you ever heard of an oxtail Wellington? Me neither. Until I stumbled upon this creative genius from the foodie godmother. Showcasing Jamaican flair with classic cuisine, this up-and-coming foodie sensation comes swinging outside the park with her delicious recipes and comforting classics. She's been a top 10 contender of the week, and we know for a fact we'll see her on that list several times in the future. So what makes her a standout star for 2026? Answer this question. How many cooks on social media do you know that can make a conscious effort to make every single ingredient in their recipes from scratch? Far few in between, I'd say. She not only makes that extra effort, but she does it with minimal effort. We're not saying she might be one of the best in the game. We're putting a stamp on it. She is one of the best in the game. Every good recipe needs a great drink to go along with it, right? Well, this young man not only won the 2025 award for the best drinks on the internet, but we believe he's going to take over the game by storm in 2026. Meet Standish Cocktails. The 2025 Crumbie Award winner for Drink of the Year went to a man with impeccable talent and a knack for uniqueness. Miles Robinson, better known as Standish Cocktails. His tagline is more than a bartender, and we know for certain that's selling himself short. If Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Steph Curry combine forces to create beverages, this would be the end result. Creating award-winning drinks like his sweet potato pie cocktail, Miles goes above and beyond to showcase his talents. What makes him a standout star in 2026? How about the fact that he's been able to stand out while still remaining under the radar? He's going against some heavy hitters in the beverage game and done it without breaking a sweat. His success is inevitable, and we'll definitely drink to that. Now, this next creator is going to put a smile on your face, and we know for a fact that 2026 is going to be her best year to date. Meet Lexi Lou. Great cooking requires soul, and if you don't cook from the heart, you need to step out of the kitchen. Fortunately, this multifaceted creative knows ball. Lexi Lou showcases elevated cocktails and traditional soulful recipes that speak to the culture. The North Carolina native showcases Southern charm with a wit that screams must-see. If you're familiar with her content, then you understand why she's on our radar for creators to look out for in 2026. Her personality gives TV show hosts, and her recipes will be seen in cookbooks and publications for years to come. We're manifesting it for her, and we know she is as well, but we can bet you she'll be a TV host in no time, and we're going to see her pretty soon in homes all across the world. Now, this chef is actually one of my favorites in the game because he brings cooking to a whole new level with conscious cooking and healthy recipes. Meet the Bry Experience. You ever look at someone and just know they have a passion for cooking? It doesn't just show on the plates, but you can hear it in their voices and how they speak about the food they present. That's the Bry Experience all the way. The New Jersey private chef and owner of 24 Hour Vegan is looking not only to change the way you think about vegan food, but he makes conscious and ethically sourced decisions on how his food is prepared. Each ingredient is treated with care, precision, and like a seasoned pro, he treats the kitchen like a buzzer-beating basket, well-timed and with ease. From his plant-based quiche to his sun-dried tomato pesto, this veteran chef does it all. What makes him one to look out for in 2026? One simple word: artistry. While there are many great vegan chefs out there, none give you the history, the education, the love of the game like he does. With his visually appealing dishes and his knack for healthy eating, this 2026 Vegan Recipe of the Year winner will put vegan cooking on the map, and we can't wait to see it. Now, hard work, dedication, perseverance, and grit are only just 4 words that describe this next creator. Meet J Chef Behavior. We love to see a glow up, and 2025 was the year of Jamaica Steen, better known as J Chef Behavior. If there's any influencer that represents the city of Detroit, it's her, as she took her platform from just making home-cooked recipes to restaurant reviews and experiences. She's given some much-needed exposure to the Motor City. Not only does she post great content on the restaurant scene and her recipes, but she inspires influencers on a daily basis, posting words of affirmations, encouragement, and praise. So why is she a rising star to look out for in 2026? It's quite simple, really. She's the total package, influential, creative, relatable, and kind-hearted. And her talents have not gone unnoticed, as just a couple of months ago, she was a featured creator at CreatorCon, a ceremony honoring individuals who have impeccable influence within their community. She stepped into her purpose in 2025, and we believe she'll step into your hearts in 2026. The DMV knows her. We know her. But she's somebody who's going to take over the world when it comes to food content creation and food reviews. Meet Fab Foodie in the City. The DMV owes a debt of gratitude to this content creator who truly defines a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Ariel Hart, aka Fab Foodie in the City, provides you some of the best food, lifestyle, and travel content you're gonna get. She does it in a way that provides curious storytelling and hooks you with her charming personality and sense of humor. There are truly no limits to what she can do, and what she will do will show you the best that DC, Maryland, and Virginia have to offer. And it doesn't stop there. Even when she's on the go, she manages to highlight some of the best spots to visit internationally, and she does it with such flair. So what makes her one of the rising stars to look out for in 2026? You're not gonna find anyone else out there like her. Her unique approach to sharing the culture that makes the DMV special is unlike anything anyone else is doing. And I'm not even doing justice when I say this. A lot of restaurants owe their exposure and success to her presence, and we know for a fact that if you give her the level of support and love that we do here inside the kitchen, she can give that same energy to restaurants all across the country. And last but certainly not least, if you need somebody to define Rookie of the Year, this man is it. He's the reason why we even created the Rookie of the Year category, and we believe he's going to have a star-studded 2026. Meet Cam Can Cook. We said it here first on Inside the Kitchen. Cam Can Cook was destined to be the Rookie of the Year, and not only did he have a stellar 2025, this man stepped into 2026 with viral recipes that even got the attention of legends like comedian Tony Baker. The Columbus, Ohio native throws down in the kitchen with flair, finesse, and absolute class. His recipes are diverse, delicious, and comforting to the bone, from his pepper steak over white rice to his gorgeously plated sesame chicken. This man's got recipes for everyone. Now, if you hear all of this and you still need to ask why he'd be a rising star in 2026, then maybe you need a hearing aid. He's literally the reason we even mentioned this rookie category to begin with. In a niche where 15 minutes of fame comes and goes rather quickly, we can rest assured, Cam will be in the game for years to come. And if you're not ready to play, then it's game over for you. And that, my friends, is the class of 2026. Outstanding names, super talented individuals. We can't wait to see what they have in store for the food content creation world. Well, that wraps up this special edition of Inside the Kitchen. Now, if you know somebody or if you feel like you deserve to be in the top 10, simply comment below, send me a DM, or use the hashtag on Instagram, ITKTop10. For all of us here at the Inside the Kitchen studios, I'm Cooking with Pat Lee, reminding you to keep those pans hot and your flavor game strong. And until the next time we feast, peace. Catch Inside the Kitchen's Top 10 every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your favorite social media platforms. Help us to gain traction in the algorithm by liking, commenting, sharing, saving, and engaging. Thank you so much for helping Inside the Kitchen's platform grow. From the best recipes in the game to news, highlights, and insights, the Inside the Kitchen universe is looking to shift the landscape of food content on social media. Much love and stay hungry, my friends.